We went into the city of Braunschweig to see what we felt when wearing a headscarf around the city. See if it changed our perception or if anyone perceived us differently because of it. Our example that we're going to show you today is we walked up to people and asked them for directions to the Rathaus, and this is what happened. In this clip, I'm asking for directions, and they were so nice, and they gave me great directions. We interviewed a German woman, and she told us that she was fine with letting us interview her, but that she would prefer not to be on tape. So we asked her what she felt if someone with a headscarf came up to her and asked her for directions. She said that she'd have no problem giving them directions. The only problem she has with headscarves is when they cover the entire face. We had a long conversation with a woman who was wearing a headscarf and comes from Germany, and she informed us that she can't really make a lot of friends that aren't childhood friends that she hasn't known for a very long time because she can't really associate with being either German or coming from her family's origin land. This tends to be a problem because of the fact that she is from Germany and feels like she's German, but she also has this heritage that she also abides by.
How did you feel walking around with a headscarf?
I felt like just putting it on, it was like I was another person. Like people might treat me differently. I normally can go up to someone and they just look at me and they're like, "Oh, you don't understand German. Let me explain." But I felt different because like there was something else, like other than just my not speaking very fluent German. And so adding the headscarf was making it more as though people might treat me differently, look at me funny, or not want to talk to me.
In conclusion to our social experiment headscarf, we found that most people in Braunschweig, at least, tend to be fairly nice when you're just asking for directions. I feel that maybe if you asked something a little bit harder or you were asking them about politics or something along those lines, maybe they'd have a different response, or if you had a different headscarf, maybe you'd get a different reaction. But in general, we found that people tend to be fairly forthcoming and fine with giving directions and being fairly friendly. So that concludes our headscarf experiment.